As You Like It is one of William Shakespeare's most beloved and celebrated comedies. Set in the Forest of Arden, the play explores themes of love, identity, nature, and the pursuit of happiness. It was likely written in the early 1600s and was first published in the First Folio in 1623. The plot revolves around the intertwined stories of various characters who seek refuge and adventure in the forest. As You Like It, a tale of love, exile, and redemption. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of France, there lived a wise and just duke named Duke Frederick. He had a daughter named Celia and a niece named Rosalind, who were as close as sisters. The kingdom was filled with laughter and joy, but one person harbored bitterness and envy within his heart: Orlando, a young gentleman of noble birth. Orlando had been ill-treated by his older brother, Oliver. Oliver was jealous of Orlando's popularity and charm and sought to diminish his younger brother's standing. As the play began, Orlando was faced with an unfair wrestling match against a menacing court wrestler. Despite the odds stacked against him, Orlando emerged victorious, catching the attention and admiration of both Duke Frederick and Rosalind. Rosalind, who had fallen in love with Orlando at first sight, was heartbroken to learn that her father had banished Orlando from the kingdom. Fearing for her cousin's safety and unhappy with her father's oppressive rule, Rosalind decided to run away from the court. She confided in Celia, and together, they hatched a plan to disguise themselves and seek refuge in the Forest of Arden. In their new identities as Ganymede, Rosalind, and Aliena, Celia, the two women embarked on their journey, accompanied by Touchstone, the court jester. Little did they know that Orlando, who had also fled to the forest, was searching for a haven where he could escape his troubled past. The Forest of Arden, a place of freedom and enchantment, welcomed them with open arms. There, they encountered various characters, including Jacques, a melancholy philosopher, and a group of shepherds and shepherdesses living a simple and idyllic life. As Ganymede, Rosalind decided to test Orlando's true feelings for her by pretending to be a man and counseling him in the ways of love. Through this ruse, she discovered that Orlando's love for her was genuine and unyielding. However, the situation became complicated when Phoebe, one of the shepherdesses, fell in love with Ganymede, Rosalind, despite the latter's true identity as a woman. Meanwhile, Oliver, Orlando's brother, also sought refuge in the forest, overwhelmed with guilt for his past mistreatment of Orlando. He had a profound change of heart and underwent a transformation of character. He encountered Celia, disguised as Aliena, and fell deeply in love with her, and their union brought joy to the forest. As the story unfolded, love was in the air, and various romantic entanglements arose. Touchstone, the witty jester, also found companionship in the arms of Audrey, a simple goatherd, adding an element of comic relief to the otherwise emotional and introspective play. Eventually, all the characters found themselves at a momentous event, a wedding celebration. Rosalind, no longer disguised as Ganymede, revealed her true identity to Orlando, and the two were joyfully reunited. The weddings of Rosalind and Orlando, Celia and Oliver, and even Touchstone and Audrey brought happiness and closure to their respective stories. Amidst the revelry and celebrations, Duke Frederick, having experienced a change of heart, decided to restore his kingdom to his exiled brother, Duke Senior, and stepped down from his tyrannical rule. The play concluded with a sense of redemption, love, and newfound harmony. And so, in the magical setting of the Forest of Arden, where love blossomed, grudges were forgiven, and new beginnings were embraced, William Shakespeare's As You Like It painted a picture of the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of love.